what's up? It is DJ. Today we've got some fun stuff to talk about. We got 3 different John Deere 9Rs, a Shelby GT500, and some apples. If you like staying updated with the latest news in Farming Simulator, make sure you're subscribed and let's go. Starting off with Chris S. and Riley S., who have revealed the tractor mod that they're working on, the John Deere 9R. And I'm sure the word Colossus is in there too somewhere. They decided on this tractor, well, because of a Lego set. Riley had built the 9R Lego sets, and naturally, this one made sense. If you guys didn't know, Chris is Riley's dad. At the time of recording this video, the mod is already with Giant's Mod Hub team for testing on all platforms, and they say that a lot of time has been put into modding it with tons of customization options and insane power. It's also a toothpaste tractor, so there's that. They've been kind enough to send it over to show you guys ahead of time, so keep an eye out for that video dropping soon. Naturally, I had to take a sneak peek real quick, and this is legitimately the Lego set. This is like the coolest thing ever. Oh, I love it. Over to another John Deere 9R, this one from Custom Modding. They're adding some new Goodyear custom flow grip and row crop tires, as well as new Firestone tires, though both of these will be available under the Lizard branding on Mod Hub. They're also adding some new monitors, hood opening, blade support for the K9, and more, and they're currently doing internal testing right now before sending it off for testing. As for the John Deere 561R Baler, they say that the model is almost finished with only the assembly of the model left to do. Custom Modding is currently looking for any ideas that you may have in the way of features, options, or scripts. If you've got any requests, drop by the link below for Custom Modding and let them know. We aren't done with John Deere 9Rs yet though, as GNFS has also got one, this time for the South American players. With so many great South American maps being released and mods as well, it's only right to have a massive tractor to match. We've got some different options for liveries, windows, wheels and tires, and even some flags. It's for all platforms and currently with Giants awaiting testing. Might as well keep the green theme going. Dense Modding is getting some help from a few fellow modders that are new to Farm Sim News. STX Farms and I think Deluc Farms, DELUYCK. They're helping to bring US versions of Dense's John Deere 7R and 8R tractors to Mod Hub for all platforms. Currently, we've got some awesome 7R and 8R models from 2014 and 2022 on the Mod Hub. However, having some US versions would definitely help even more with the reception of these mods, especially on this side of the pond. Dense Modding does a killer job on all the mods, and I can imagine that these collaborations will make these even more epic. More green, you ask? If you insist. Solutions Modding have started work on another John Deere utility vehicle, the Gator 6x4. This looks to be a newer version of the Gator that Black Sheep Modding released last year, but I'm only going off of the rounded headlights on the new one versus the square headlights on the Black Sheep Modding one. There'll also be different bodies and attachments to go along with it, as well as plenty of customization options, although they've hidden all those details behind a paywall. I'm hoping this is not a copy and paste from one to another, and that we get something totally different. Next up, Agritono and their next mod, which looks to be a Mustang. Well, Shelby. At least they say it's modeled more like a 1968 Shelby GT500, and they're doing the full interior, and it even done the engine. And no, it's not Eleanor, though it is close. That was a 67. As for their new Holland CS Combine Harvester that we first heard about in February of last year, so like 15 months ago, we finally have some information on it. However, it's kind of confusing. Gotta love translations. Stick with me. The model was being worked on, but they modeled things incorrectly and finally got the right measurements, but are taking a step back to bring improvements and will finish in June. Told you, translations are kind of all over the place. I think the abbreviated version would read, "It was being worked on, but they did it wrong." So now they're going back and have the right information, and they're doing it the right way, and plan to finish it sometime next month. Yeah, I think that's right. One thing I do know that's right is BC Baler Farms Phiber Dash Chemical Mixing Mod Pack is with Giants for testing as of yesterday. If you missed the preview video that I did last week, definitely go back and check that out. It's a very involved mod with a lot of different ways to do like 2 or 3 different things. It's a super cool pack, and checking out my video is the best way to figure out how everything works before it's released so that you're ready to go. Next, A-Dub Modding has been busy with lots of Horsch mods with the semi-trailer and track attachment for it in the field, just dumping crops in the ground like a boss. And we get to see the seed tedder again, this time on the back of the semi-truck. My favorite way to run this. And whatever this is not for my game. A-Dub Modding sent over a zip file called Horsch Tools, but didn't say much about it, so I'm very interested to see what he's got for me. Keep an eye out for that for the next few days. And just for fun, if you're curious, here is everything that is included in that Horsch Tools pack. Ooh, that's gonna be a long video. How's about a new baler from Wolfx Modding? It appears to be a New Holland Baler if the logo on the front is anything to go by, and the swooping design of the panels on the side are a dead giveaway. However, since I'm not exactly on the up and up with baling technology and new tools these days, I have no idea. So if you know, hey, let me know so I can let you all know. Cool. Moving on. There have been some reports that the Liebherr LTM 1450 mobile crane from Ross & Mods was a bit too unstable with heavier loads, and the fact that it's the largest crane and maybe the largest machine in farming simulator history, stability could definitely be a factor. So Ross has started work on some counterweights. They are a work in progress still, but you can see how massive they're gonna be. He hasn't made the final decision yet, but says there will likely be some sort of choice to have different amounts of weight on the back. So if you need a little bit, you can choose a small amount. Need more? Go larger, etc. Super cool idea, and they're certainly gonna stand out. Very nice. Next up, Montana has released the mod preview of her long-awaited apple tree pack. The pack includes an apple tree group, juice production, and a sell point. The trees work like greenhouses where you put water in and you get stuff out, in this case, apples. It's a mirror image of the tomatoes from the large greenhouse in the base game if you want to see how much you can expect. You can also add seeds and manure or seeds and solid fertilizer to get even more. And it's available as a single tree or as a group. It's also a production, kind of. The juice production can also make apple juice in addition to raisins and grape juice, but simply put, apples in, get apple juice out. It's got an awesome animation inside, which looks like it probably took a little while. Awesome job, Montana. I'm saying awesome so many times, but it's Montana. I cannot wait to show this off in a new mod video. The apple tree pack is now with Giants, awaiting testing for all platforms. And lastly today, Legacy Ag's new shop and Bell Shed have completed beta testing and should be submitted sometime this week for testing with Giants on all platforms. And with that comes a new project, another shop with a massive 72 by 104 shop area and a dedicated 22 by 72 wash bay. There's also a 30 by 32 office area, which also doubles as a partial living area. How cool is that? There's many points of entry, and it almost looks like one of those dream house barn shop things that you see on Facebook ads. I love this, and I cannot wait to see more. Legacy Ag says we'll be able to see more over the next 2 weeks, so stay tuned. And stay tuned for more Farm Sim news, but not tomorrow like normal. It's going to be next week. We've got episodes on Monday and Thursday this week, which is a little bit weird, but next week we'll be back to normal. And just like every episode of Farm Sim news, links to everything we talked about today can be found in the description. You can check out the entire video in the form of a news article on farmsimnews.com. Thanks to Yo's Modding, who has deleted their Facebook page. Heads up there. Remember, there's no release dates for mods, so no one knows when any mod is going to be released. And if I didn't say anything about the things you want to know about, it just simply means there's none to talk about today. So make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel for updated information on all the biggest news and top stories going on in the world of Farming Simulator. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, get subscribed if you're new, and join the DjGoHam fam. Make sure the notification bell's on as well. That way you never miss videos like this one. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Bye. But yeah, no, Thursday news is a little bit weird. I gotta go pick some YouTubers up from the airport tonight. There ain't no way I'm waking up early tomorrow.